Welcome to our regular iSpring webinar series where we discuss e-learning trends, share tips and tricks, and highlight client success stories. Um, I'm Kate. I'm a community manager at iSpring, and I will be the moderator for today's session. And today's webinar is called How to Create and Host an Impressive Instructional Design Portfolio with iSpring Suite. And we will guide you through the essential steps of creating an impressive e-learning course portfolio. And now, let me introduce you to our instructional designer, Luis, and your presenter for today, Anna Poli. Hi, Anna. How are you doing today?
Hi, Kate. I'm doing good, and how are you doing?
Oh, I'm not as well as I would like, but still, I can't wait to get started.
Okay, so hello everyone once again. My name is Anna, and I'm a senior course developer at iSpring. So I'm super happy to be here today and talk to you about such an important topic. So, our webinar today is how to create and host an impressive ID portfolio with iSpring Suite. And I'm sure this will be a huge help for you all, and we will dive into the details in just a minute. But before we start, I would love to know a bit more about all of you. So, first of all, what sector do you work in? My colleague will launch a poll just in a moment, so let me know if you're working in the corporate sector, nonprofit, educational, governmental, or you're just a freelancer, or if you have your own, you're more than welcome to let us know about it in the chat. Okay, okay, so Lisa mentioned transportation. Oh, that's good. Carolina told that I'm a book writer in Toronto and training. Oh, that's good. Tiffany's has that she's oil and gas expat in Saudi Arabia. Awesome. Oh my God. So many different people. Awesome. Okay. Thank you so much for sharing. And my next little question is how long have you been working in the e-learning industry? So you should be able to see poll right now. So it can be less than a year, from 1 to 3 years, or more than 3 years. Let me know. Okay. So thank you. Thank you. Oh, we have the pros here as well as us, with some newbies. Okay, that's awesome. I'm sure that this webinar will have something for you all. And thank you for joining us. Okay, but first, before we go to the topic, let me tell you a little about iSpring Solutions. So, for over 20 years, we've been at the forefront of e learning software design, paving the way to success for individuals, teams, academic institutions, and businesses through enhanced online training and professional development. So, our flagship product, iSpring Suite, empowers you to create captivating courses, enriched with assessments, video lectures, and interactive elements. So, this iSpring Suite, you can effortlessly transform PowerPoint presentations into dynamic e learning modules, while also converting Word or PDF documents into professional grade ebooks. So, during today's discussion on creating an instructional design portfolio, I'm excited to introduce a recent addition to iSpring Suite Max. So, we have just launched a new feature that enables you to effortlessly create your own portfolio. We will take a look at it a little bit later. I will show you how you can do this. But first thing first, let's talk about why you and me and designers need a portfolio in the first place. Okay, so of course, we all know that showing is better than telling, right? And an online instructional design portfolio is a good example here because it serves as a valuable asset, enabling you to do several things. The first one of the most important ones, is showcase your expertise. An online portfolio allows you to showcase your instructional design skills, expertise, creativity to your potential clients or employers. The next thing is building credibility. A well curated portfolio establishes your credibility as an instructional designer. So it demonstrates your experience, your accomplishments, and, of course, the quality of your work. The next thing is differentiate yourself. So, in a competitive field like instructional design, an online portfolio sets you apart from others because it allows you to highlight your unique design style, your approach, and the innovative solutions which you bring to your project. And last but not least is about generating interest and opportunities. So, an engaging portfolio can attract the attention of clients, recruiters, or organizations seeking instructional design services. It acts as a powerful marketing tool, enabling you to generate interest, inquiries, and potential job offers. So, okay, these are the main reasons why you need a portfolio. And so now it's time to ask, so like, how many of you already have a portfolio? My colleague will launch a poll in a moment. And let me know if you already have a portfolio or you don't have this one yet, or you just you want to do that but didn't have time to do it yet. Okay, great. All right, I see your answers coming. Okay. Okay, thank you so much for your feedback. I see that most of you don't have a portfolio yet, but some of you already have a portfolio. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much for your feedback. Let's go back to the presentation. So, let's talk about considerations before creating your instructional design portfolio. So, first of all, just like before you start any project, you have to define your objectives. You need to determine the purpose of your portfolio. So, um, are you creating it to attract clients or showcase your work to potential employers, or maybe both? So, you need to clarify your goals and target audience to shape the content and design of your portfolio accordingly. Similarly, make sure you identify your target market. So you need to understand the specific industry, niche, or audience you want to cater to. Um, I recommend that you research the needs and expectations of your target audience, of your target market, to align your portfolio with their preferences and requirements. And lastly, it's about client confidentiality before you choose what work you want to showcase. For sure, um, I really want you to respect like any confidentiality agreements or sensitive information associated with your previous projects because that's professional, right? So what you can do, you can seek for permission from your clients if necessary and ensure what the work samples you include do not breach any confidentiality agreements. Okay. Okay, so I just noticed one comment in the chat. I hope that you don't mind if I read it out loud. It from David. I don't do public portfolio. I tailor a set of assets to the job and send a custom item through Scorm Cloud, then provide the reviewers data on their experience as an addition to the interview. That gets noticed. That's a good solution too. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing this feedback. I really do appreciate that. Okay, now let's go back to work. The next step, the very important one, which we need to discuss, what to include in your portfolio. Well, of course, these definitely depend on what site or platform you're hosting your work on. But generally, you will include most, if not all, of the following: like a brief introduction, professional bio, a profile pic, um, work samples with project descriptions, skills and experience, education and certifications, contact information for sure, and client testimonials. Of course, if there's anything else you want to include, there are plenty of other things that you can add to your portfolio. So I have a question for all of you. Is there anything else that you have in your portfolios that I haven't mentioned in the list right now? I'm just super curious to hear if there's something else you find important. Okay. Tiffany mentioned blogs, and David mentioned what to not include in your portfolio ever. Client employer work for which you don't have documented explicit permission to use as a part of your portfolio. That's true. That's true. Um, Marilyn mentioned research and articles written. Yes, yes, that's definitely will be a good addition to your portfolio. Adam mentioned presentations done. Yep, absolutely. That's true. Okay. And for sure, if you have like any specific requirements in your area, in your industry, that you know that can be like um, be required from some of your employers, you can definitely add them too. But that's up to different industries, right? Okay. And we have awards. Yeah. Yes. Conference is presented at. Yeah, yeah. Okay, and we have one question on the individual projects, or we can do group projects as well. I believe it both works. You just need to mention what you did in this group. But um, let me. You're more than welcome to discuss this and get and help your colleagues right now. Maybe some of our audience have different opinions, so you're more than welcome to express it. So the more ideas we have, the better. Okay, let's move on. Let's take a closer look at some of the things that we just mentioned in the previous slide. So, your professional bio, introduction, and profile picture. So, first of all, You should definitely include a brief professional bio that summarizes your experience, qualifications, and areas of expertise. It doesn't have to be very, very long because it just helps visitors to quickly grasp your background and establishes your professional credibility. If you're creating courses for a specific industry, for example, the healthcare industry or for K-12 students only, you need to add this to your introduction. Your potential employer in that industry will be looking for professionals with experience in their industry. And for sure, it also really, like in my opinion, it's really important to include your design philosophy. You can share your instructional design principles or approaches that guide your work. Explain your commitment to learner centered design, usability, accessibility, or any other like relevant factors that shape your instructional design practice. And don't skip the profile picture. This is a huge of your first impression, and you need to make sure the photo is professional. So you can take this photo yourself, for sure, no questions. Uh, but I recommend to using a photographer to get the right kind of a headshot. So if you're doing it yourself, just please make sure that it's well lit and clear and has a neutral background. So don't wear anything very casual, but also something that feels authentic to who you are. So, in a couple of words, just keep it simple and professional. This is not a dating app. We need to be professional here. Okay, the next thing which I want to discuss with you is work samples. So, what work should you choose? Um, that's definitely the most important part of your portfolio. But where to start? First of all, I recommend to select your best work. Carefully curate your work samples. Choosing those that best represent your skills, creativity, and expertise. Focus on quality over quantity. You don't need to pack your profile. And don't forget about variety. Include different kind of projects to highlight various aspects of instructional design, which demonstrate your versatility and range of capabilities across different instructional design domains, such as e-learning courses, micro-learning modules, simulations, videos, or interactive presentations. And don't be shy, demonstrate your progress. Provide insights into your instructional design process by including project briefs, outlines, storyboards, or sample scripts, because this helps potential clients or employers understand what your approach and your methodology. And perhaps most importantly, choose um, work samples that represent your unique approach to design so your audience can see how you stand out from the rest. Okay, so we have one comment from David about pictures. There are AI tools that allows you to upload many shots, even casual shots, and it will use AI to construct a well done profile pic. Yeah, AI just go on the world and allows you to do absolutely everything, I think. Okay, the next important thing that I want to take a look at is work sample descriptions. Add brief descriptions or explanations for each project to provide context and highlight your role in the design and development process. So, clearly outline the learning objectives, target audience, and any challenges you encountered and overcame. Don't forget to highlight the results and impact of your work. Share success stories or case studies that demonstrate the positive outcome achieved. You can include metrics, testimonials, or feedback from clients or learners to showcase the effectiveness of your instructional design solutions. So, this is your time to shine or even brag about your accomplishments. So, don't be shy, but remember to be specific and focus on the value you have brought to your project. Okay, so now let me share some useful tips for building a portfolio that really works. Okay, so let's move on to them. So make it look good. Ensure that your samples are visually appealing and aligned with current design trends. And be sure to structure your portfolio in a logical and user friendly manner. Um, by this, I mean use clear navigation, um, categorize projects, and provide easy access to project details, screenshots, or interactive demos. So optimize your portfolio for both desktop and mobile viewing. So I have to add that optimization like this is automatic when you use iSpring to host your portfolio. I will show it to you later. Okay, now let's move on to the next tip, and it's about demonstrating technology technological proficiency. So highlight your proficiency and instructional design tools and technologies. So include information on um, software platforms, authoring tools, learning management systems, LMS, or any other relevant technical skills. So make sure things are tailored to your target audience. And for sure, seek feedback. You can share your portfolio with colleagues, mentors, or instructional design communities. There are a lot of them to gather some constructive feedback. And use this feedback to improve and refine your portfolio over time. And one more thing is update your portfolio on a regular basis. So you should update your instructional design portfolio on a regular basis with new projects, new skills, certifications to reflect your growth and adaptability. Set aside time at least once a month to keep it fresh and add new projects that reflect your current skills, knowledge, interests, and for sure to remove outdated or irrelevant information. Um, Review your portfolio to check for errors, broken links, or compatibility issues. Keep an eye on the latest developments in the instructional design field and learn new skills that can enhance your portfolio. And one thing that I wanted to mention is that by updating your portfolio regularly, you show your commitment to continuous learning and improvement, in my opinion. So, if you use an iSpring Suite Max, now you can update your portfolio almost effortlessly. I will show you just in a few seconds how you can do this. And if you want to create your portfolio during this session, like right now, Feel free to download a free trial of iSpring Suite Max. Kate already shared the link with you, and you will see it in the left bottom corner right now. So, besides the portfolio feature, iSpring Suite Max includes text to speech, quizzes, role plays, interactions, the content library. So, you're more than welcome to give it a try. But before we go into the creation part, I want to show you um, some good examples of portfolio. Okay, so um, I will show you portfolios which I find really great, and they include a lot of what we've discussed here today. So the first portfolio is David Leslie's. I'm sorry if I mispronounce your name. His portfolio is an impressive showcase of expertise, creativity, and versatility. So, with a visually appealing design, diverse projects, and measurable outcomes, it effectively communicates his skills. So, this is a very user friendly portfolio. Um, it presents itself as a valuable resource for those seeking a talented instructional designer. So my colleague just sent a link in the chat. You're more than welcome to take a look at this portfolio. And the second portfolio is Frederick Brewer's. His portfolio impresses with its league design, clear project descriptions, and evidence-based results. So it effectively showcases Frederick's expertise, um, proficiency in utilizing various instructional design strategies, and commitment to delivering impactful learning solutions. So we shared a link in the chat so you can save them or just for later. Okay. So now I believe it's time to get started and create a portfolio using iSpring. So for me, iSpring's Pace is the easiest and fastest way to build an impressive ID portfolio from scratch. If all of your projects are ready, it will take you no more than a half an hour and like maybe 25 minutes of which are spent brainstorming the bio. So first, I want to show you how the ready portfolio looks on the iSpring page. And give me just a moment. I will quickly share my screen. Okay. Uh-huh. Just a second. I will quickly set this up. Awesome. It will appear in a moment. Okay. Let me know in the chat if you can see my screen right now. Oh, I see the chat about the Frederick's link. It's not working. I'm sorry. Okay, I will find a new one and share it in the LinkedIn group. Okay, after the webinar. Sorry about this. Ugh, real life happens. Okay, okay. I believe that you can see and hear me well. You can see my screen. Um, so let me show you the portfolio which I have right now. So as you can see, I added a couple of courses here. I have description. You can send me a message if you want to. Here we have the course itself. It also can be viewed in the accessibility mode. Okay, this is about the first course and this is about the second. So you can see About Me section right here, the skills and work experience. Okay, so let me quickly share a link in the chat so you can uh, open it up, click on it, and see how it works. Okay, but now I will go ahead and switch to my iSpring Space account. So we will create the portfolio together from scratch. So to do this, I need to open my iSpring Space account. I have a link like opened account here. Uh, or you can do the following. You can open up iSpring Suite if you have iSpring Suite Max with us. Click on your um, on the user icon right here and go to open iSpring Space. But I already have it opened, so I will quickly open it up. So first we need to do is to enable the portfolio feature. And to do this, I need to go to settings right here, scroll down, and in the portfolio section right here, make sure that it's on. And also, here we have a message, allow authors to create portfolios. So your account, your iSpring Space account, can be used by several authors, which you added by your colleagues, let's say, and each of them can create their own portfolios if you enable this option. Okay, so click Save. Awesome. um, Now I will go back to content right here. So after you enable the portfolio option, now you need to upload the project. Upload your projects, presentations, videos, form packages, but you want to show in your portfolio. So if you have a Spring Suite, you can just publish your courses from uh, your computer to iSpring Space directly. But if you just have a SCORM package, let's say, you can use the upload option to upload a zipped package. Okay, so I already have my courses uploaded. So just in case, just to save our time today on the webinar. Now it's time to move on to portfolio itself. I will click on my profile right here and go to my portfolio. Okay, so here we go. That's absolutely empty. And let's go ahead and edit it. So first of all, I will edit the photo, like name and add description and work experience. So I will click on edit to change that. Already have picture, already have name, and I created like pre-made document so I can quickly copy and paste this information just to save your time and don't waste it. So here I have it. I will move it to my second screen if you don't mind. So it will not be distracting. Okay, so the job and the work experience, place of work, iSpring solutions, my job, oops, my job title is Senior Instructional Designer. Start date December 2016. Oh my god, time flies. Currently employed and click Add. If necessary, you can delete it later or edit it. General, just one sentence. And we also go ahead and add some skills. Okay, just Oops, didn't work like this. Just separate them by comma and they will appear like as little tags. Okay, let's add PowerPoint too. Okay, so here we go, and I will go ahead and click Save. Now let's go ahead and add some courses to my portfolio. How I can do this? So for sure, I will click on this big button, Add Project to Portfolio, go to All Materials, and let's select How to Organize a Meeting, and click Add to Portfolio. Here I can add a title, I can add a description, and add a cover image. So I will go ahead and add, oopsie, image on my computer. Okay, how to organize a meeting, and add a description. Let me quickly copy and paste the information from my pre-made document. So here I have the seat time, course outline. Okay, and we click Save. Let's go ahead and add one more project, like very, very quickly. To do this, I will go ahead and click Add Project to Portfolio at the top right corner. Okay, and let's how to give feedback to employees. Add a picture and add description. So this is how it will work. And click Save. Okay, so my courses appear here. What else I can um, set up here? We can add a cover image. So add a little bit of design here. I will upload this picture to the pop-up here. If necessary, you can replace it or delete it later. Uh, as you also might noticed, we have this gear here. Let's take a look and see what else we can set up. So we can set up accent color. Right now I have purple. You can still have it like this and change the font. Let's change it to this one later. Okay, and click Save. So here we go. Now it's time to, for sure, share our portfolio with somebody else. So how to share it? I will click on the share button for sure. Make sure that make viewable via link is enabled and just copy this share link and I will send it to you in the chat. So now you can open it up and see, or maybe if you want to send me message. Okay, so I can see a question from the chat from Michael. Can I upload courses that were created in other offering tools? Yes, for sure. You can upload them if they're in the SCORM format. So you can upload as a zipped package to your iSpring Space account, and then it will appear in the list of projects that you will want to add something to your portfolio. Okay, so all right, that does it for us today. So now it's time for your questions. If you have something, if you want to ask me, you're more than welcome to do this.
Yeah, thank you, Anna, for this fantastic presentation. And but before we move to our Q&A session, um, I want to ask you to fill out the survey about the webinar. I will share a link in the chat right now. Maybe if you can stay longer, you can do it right now. Okay. And also, I want to share a checklist that we have in iSpring for portfolio building. So I will share it in the handouts section right now. So you're more than welcome to download it and see if your portfolio is good enough. Maybe you will find some mistakes there. Okay. um, I can't see any questions right now, so we can wait some time. If you have any questions, feel free to write them in the chat. Okay, I see the question from Michael. I'm not sure what content to add to my portfolio. What would you recommend?
Um, Thank you for your question. I think it's better to include different types of content. So it can be learning modules, it can be videos, assessments, quizzes, dialogue simulations, or any other format of courses which is kind of popular in your industry. So also, if you work in different spheres, for example, healthcare and baking, provide examples in each of them and consider an opening paragraph before the samples summarizing your experience in the industry. So your potential employer in that industry will appreciate your relating to them specifically. And sorry, I wanted to tell something else. I need to catch this. I need to
Okay,
catch
that's
this one.
okay.
So,
Take your time.
um, your samples should tell the story, like of how you used a variety of ways to solve problems with design, accessibility, client management, or something that demonstrates not only your technical proficiency, but also your style, your ability to manage or participate in a collaborative work, and like overall professionalism. So this is, I hope that this answers your question.
Yeah, totally. And we have another question. What iSpring Suite subscriptions do our customers need to create portfolio?
So to use Portfolio, you need to have iSpring Suite Max subscription. And if you have any other subscription with us, you can definitely upgrade your subscription. If you want, we can contact our customer care department and ask them to contact you, and they will definitely be happy to help. So just let us know.
Yeah. And we have the question from Taliesin. How long does the free trial last? So the free trial of iSpring Suite will last for 14 days. And then you can yeah, buy a subscription if you want to. Do you have special rates for students? I think yes, but for more information, I think you need to contact our sales department. So yeah, I will try to find their email, or you can write for to our email, and we will contact the sales department. So let me quickly find the email addresses. So yes, you can write here. Yeah, thank you for your questions. And I don't see any other questions, so I think we can wrap up. But before we say goodbye, we have another webinar coming up soon. The webinar is called Enhancing E-Learning with Color Theory, In this webinar, an incredible e-learning expert, Sabira Kay, will share practical tips on incorporating color theory into e-learning design, so you can incorporate it into your courses. And it will be in a week on the 5th of December. I will share a link in the chat if you want to join us. And yes, it's time to say goodbye. So thank you, Anna, again for doing this fantastic presentation. And thank you, everyone, for joining us this hour as well. Hope you have enjoyed. Take care. See you next time, hopefully.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day.